Enrique, with the raw materials that you take in to make the product, do you what's your quality control? How do you avoid making a bad batch and that's created to Timbuktu?
We
Is there a possibility that could happen based on your procedure?
In 41 years, and that's not me only, but in 41 years, Chevron, Procter, Dow, and well, those three have never shipped a bad batch.
Hmm.
They have quality controls in place that are very stringent. They also give you a lab analysis with each individual shipment. So that lab analysis arrives here with the load. We take a sample from the truck before it gets offloaded, and it goes into our lab to verify that it is the component that it's supposed to be.
Right.
And you saw we do temperature, viscosity, molecular weight, several different tests to verify that it is that product. Then it gets offloaded, and we do a sampling of the offload, the last drop off the truck also. We do first and last,
Right.
so that we know if we didn't have a separation issue at the top or the bottom of the tank. So then when we do our blend, we put all the components into the blending tanks that you saw. The first 3 tanks are raw materials, the second 2 tanks are blending tanks. So we moved the appropriate amount of components into each tank that we're going to do a blend.
Right.
We do the blend, we recirculate it basically, and then we do a test before we were to run it. We do again the same test, and we know each component has its own molecular weight. So then we know what 100 milligrams or 100 cc's of something is going to weigh. So we do a weight test and we do a float test. Then we know that if it were, for instance, we need it to be 28 degrees of pressure at 60 degrees. If it's 25, I know we need to put something that's heavier in it, so we miss some of the heavy esters aren't blended right. If it's 32, it's too heavy, then we need to put some more lights in to bring them down.
Right.
So we hit that target exactly. Then those samples are kept in a year, for a year. We've actually got them here for 20 years, but a year from now we do the run. If you were in the lab, you saw all those bottles that were
Right.
there. Those are done from the master bottle of the particular batch to make sure that they are all exactly the same 1 year later.
Hmm.
We keep pretty good
Right.
control of it.
Now, there's no hazardous waste that comes out of this plant, right?
Nothing.
And you're not burning or cooling anything, so you're not fabricating anything.
No.
You just blend it.
Is it
And-
100%